Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I've been going through the Master Key System, a public domain book published in 1912. I've gotten up to Chapter 9, Notes and Study Questions. Chapter 9, Master Key System by Charles F. Haanel, Notes and Study Questions. To change conditions, you must change yourself. Your inmost thoughts will find expression just as certainly as the plant springs from the seed. Hold in mind the condition desired, affirm it as an already existing fact. By constant repetition, it becomes part of ourselves. We are actually making ourselves what we want to be. Your remedy is thoughts of courage, power, self-reliance, and self-confidence. Positive thought will destroy the negative as certainly as light eliminates darkness. Act is the blossom of thought, and conditions are the result of action. There are only three things which can possibly be desired in the world without, the world outside, and each of them can be found in the world within, the world inside. Those three are health, wealth, and love. Those who possess all three, health, wealth, and love, find nothing else which can be added to their cup of happiness. Universal substance is all health, all substance, and all love. The mechanism whereby we connect with this infinite supply is in our method of thinking. To think correctly is in reality the master key, the Aladdin's lamp, if you please. To think correctly is to be in harmony, to connect yourself with a power which is irresistible and which will sweep away every kind of discord, inharmony, doubt, or error of any kind. How then are we to know the truth? We can make no mistake about this. Every cell in the body must manifest the truth as you see it. The affirmation, I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy, will bring about harmonious conditions. And those of you who know me know that I've added a little bit to this affirmation. I've changed it to, I am whole, perfect, powerful, courageous, bold, and strong, lucky, loving, harmonious, and happy. Thought is a spiritual activity, and spirit is creative. Holding thought in mind must bring about conditions in harmony with the thought. The law of attraction will bring you into vibration with, or vibrational harmony with, those forces which make for success and bring about conditions of wealth and power and affluence. Visualization is the mechanism of the attachment which you require. Visualization is a product of the imagination. It possesses vitality. It will grow. The thing visualized will manifest itself into form. If you require love, try to realize that the only way to get love is by giving it, and that the more you give, the more you will get, and that the only way in which you can give it is to fill yourself up with it until you become a magnet. One is always quickened, made more thoughtful by his nearness of approach to great ideas, great events, great natural objects, and great men. This is why when you get out in nature and look at a mountain or a beautiful sequoia tree, or if you're in the presence of an amazing person, this book uses the analogy or example of people who approached Abraham Lincoln, said that they felt like they were standing beside the most majestic mountain in nature because his presence was that powerful. It was that energizing and energetic, and you felt it. When you're in the presence of someone like that, you really, truly feel it inside. One is always quickened, made more thoughtful by his nearness of approach to great ideas, great events, great natural objects, and great men. This sense asserts itself most keenly when one comes to realize that he has laid hold upon the power of truth. Man is completely built, scientists now declare. Man is completely built over every 7 years. At the time this book was written. The editor's note here is that scientists now declare that we build ourselves entirely every 11 months. So at any point in our life, we are really only 11 months old. There's not a cell in your body that is more than 11 months old. That's amazing. You can entirely recreate yourself, your attitudes, your vibration, your DNA structure You can literally recreate your beingness, your aura, your heart, mind. Everything that is you and all that you are can be restructured, rebuilt, redone in 11 months. Amazing, isn't it? We are only really 11 months old at any point in our life. If we build defects back into our bodies year after year, we have no one to blame but ourselves. And the concomitant to that is if you build character into your being every 11 months and maintain it, you will not only stay in a good place, you will get progressively to better and better places. That's why I believe it was Marie Corelli had the affirmation, every day, in every way, I'm getting better and better and better, because it's a process that is always continuing. You're always expanding, you're always raising your vibration, you're always improving your thoughts, feelings, thus your actions, and thus your conditions and environment. Man is the sum total of his own thoughts. When a thought of anger, jealousy, fear, or worry creeps in, just start your affirmation going. The way to fight darkness is with light. The way to fight cold is with heat. The way to overcome evil is with good. The Apostle Paul said that in one of the Christian epistles, in what the Christians refer to as the New Testament. Overcome evil with good. I don't remember who it was that first said it, but someone once said, you never go into a room that's dark and flip off the dark switch. You find the light switch and turn it on. Darkness is an absence of light. All you need to do to cure darkness is add light. Affirm the good, and the bad will vanish, says Frederick Elias Andrews. Again, quoting Frederick Elias Andrews, quote, affirm the good, and the bad will vanish, end quote. If there is anything you require, it will be well for you to make use of this affirmation. I am whole, perfect, powerful, courageous, bold, strong, lucky, loving, harmonious, and happy. I am whole, perfect, powerful. I am courageous, bold, and strong. I am lucky, loving, harmonious, and happy. Use it just as it is. Take it into the silence with you until it sinks into your subconscious. If our predominant mental attitude is one of power, courage, kindliness, sympathy, we shall find that our environment will create conditions in correspondence with these thoughts. Thought is creative and automatically correlates with its object. This is a cosmological law. The recognition and application of this law will determine both the beginning and the end. Now to the study questions with the answers. What is the imperative condition of all well-being? Well-doing. Well-doing is the imperative condition of all well-being. Remember, be, do, have. Number 2. What is the condition precedent to every right action? Right thinking is the condition precedent to every right action. What is the underlying condition necessary in every business transaction or social relation? To know the truth. To know the truth is the underlying condition necessary in every business transaction or social relation. 4. What is the result of a knowledge of the truth? The result is we can readily predict the result of any action that is based upon a true premise. It's been scientifically proven, for instance, that if you mix certain chemicals together, you get a certain substance that has certain properties and does certain things. You mix sodium and chlorine, you get sodium chloride, you get salt. You mix 2 parts hydrogen with 1 part oxygen, you get water, etc. The result of a practical knowledge of the truth is we can readily predict the result of any action that is based upon a true premise. That's repeating number 4. Number 5, what is the result of any action based upon a false, erroneous premise? We can form no conception of the results which may ensue. In other words, only God knows what will happen when you mix stuff together the wrong way. If you know 2 parts hydrogen and 1 part oxygen is going to give you water, if you mix 3 parts oxygen and 4 parts hydrogen, I don't know what you're going to get. I don't know what you're going to get. How may we know the truth? We may know the truth by a realization of the fact that truth is the vital principle of the universe and therefore is everywhere. Truth is everywhere because it is the vital principle of the universe. Number 7, what is the nature of truth? It's spiritual. That's the answer. The nature of truth is that it is spiritual. The correct solution to every problem is to, therefore, apply spiritual truth. To apply spiritual truth is, therefore, the answer to any and every problem. Number 9, what is the advantage of spiritual methods? They are always available. Number 10, what are the necessary requirements? What are the necessary requirements? A recognition of the omnipotence, the all-power of spiritual power, the boundlessness, the infiniteness of spiritual power. Recognize that and have a desire to become the recipient of its beneficent effects. And then we close with a quote by A.B. Alcott. Thought means life, since those who do not think do not live in any high or real sense. Thinking makes the man. Have a great night, everybody. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Leave your comments.